It's a pretty big universe out there, and despite all the billions of people that surround us in our daily lives, it can be easy to end up being surrounded by nothing but emptiness, whether you're out there in the middle of the Iron Hollow or even at the very bottom of a high-rise building in a sprawling city. But what if for a reason or another you happen to be stranded in the middle of that nothingness? How would you achieve getting back to your feet where you belong? Well, this is the challenge that the production has given Jimmy and I. Obviously we survived. Since we're here to tell about it, let's see how we did it. Alright, here we go. Here is a message. Yes, it's from the production. You have both been stranded on the outskirts of Horizon. Your mission is to make it to Willis Bar in New Babbage. You are not allowed to use any of your ships, nor use any of your credits. You may only use what the verse has to offer to you. The first one to sip a screwdriver wins. Good luck to both of you. Sincerely, the production. Oh dear, so we can't use any money, we have no food or drinks, and we have to get to the other side of the Stanton system. With these conditions, well, let me tell you guys, I have seen better odds. Well, I guess I'll try to use my mobile-glass, see if there's anyone nearby. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, Jimmy was in the same type of predicament. And while I was stuck out there with absolutely nothing to do, it seemed that our helmeted friend found some kind of amusement to pass time. I just can't believe it! This city is inhabited by millions of people and they're all at work. There's just no one out there. Meanwhile, Jimmy didn't seem to be bothered by the fact that there wasn't anyone at all. After a wait that seemed like an eternity, a good Samaritan finally came for the rescue. Jimmy, on the other hand, broke his toy and started to endure the pain that I have felt for far too long. As for me, I don't think I have been more grateful in my entire life. Good sir, I could not thank you enough for picking me up. I don't know what I would have done without you. Would you be so kind as of taking me to New Babbage on Macrotech, if that's possible? At this moment, little did I know that Jimmy was still waiting, and it would have taken quite some time for somebody to finally come and pick him up. At this point, I was already in Content Drive, with nothing much to do, while Jimmy on his end was having the time of his life, and was in charming company. However, unlike his pilot, my pilot was kind enough to feed me during the long journey, and have a gentleman's conversation in the meantime, which I found most pleasant. Jimmy too was jumping in Content Drive, and this is where he'd have a chance to catch up. While my generous pilot's Avenger was unmodified and had its factory Tarsus Expedition Content Drive, Jimmy's 85X's featured a beacon from Waytech, a much faster quantum engine. This was it, the moment of truth. only the sleekest, fastest ship would be able to make it first to the commons. It was then time to bid my pilot farewell and then rush to Welly's bar as fast as I could. But turned out Jimmy had the same idea. I really should exercise more like these guys. Alright, I just made it to Welly's. And it didn't seem like there was any sign of Jimmy at all. It was therefore with quite a relief that I made my way to the bar for this final straight. Hello, I would like a screwdriver, please. I'm going to sip my cocktail around this rotunda and enjoy my victory parade. Well, cannot get better than that. Wait, looks like Jimmy was enjoying his drink in charming company, and it gave me no choice but to concede defeat. At least, I was glad for him. He's a good kid. He deserves a good time. Oh, well, I guess you can't win all the time, can you, eh? That 85X really made a big difference, I'll have to say. And now the time has come for you to meet our guest for this week. He is one of the figureheads of information channel Info Runners. He has been covering the universe of Star Citizen since the very beginning with an ever-growing success. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Execute! Execute, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here today, and thank you for accepting our invitation and being our first guest here on Total Eradication.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
So, Execute, I'm sure that there are some people out there who may be unfamiliar with your work. Would you like to please tell our audience who you are and what you do?
So I'm Execute. I guess I now manage the Inforunners channel, but there are about 5 or 6, maybe 7 Inforunners, different content creators that work together to help each other out, and also we do speculation, do a lot of stuff with ships, very ship-focused channel, and yeah, speculate and try to figure stuff out with how the game's working and stuff like that. Very in-depth analysis is, I guess, I would call it.
Now, among your most recent videos, I've noticed that you've managed to interview Sandy Roberts, which for me resonated quite a bit because I have a huge respect for her. She didn't have to, but she gave really her heart and soul for her husband's project from the get-go until a couple of years later. And actually, I got something to say. 7 years ago, she even helped me get a partial refund so I could buy my new computer back then. That was when I moved to a small island of Taiwan near the Shanghai landing zone on Earth. And she was very supportive. The money was transferred quickly. Still have her mail, by the way, my mailbox, and I really believe she deserves more credit than what most people think regarding the success of this project. So really thank you for inviting her, but tell us, how did you manage to pull this off?
We've just known her for a long time, and she's Aussie, and we're Aussie, or me and Agrid are Aussie, and Agrid talks to her quite a lot, and so he just asked her and she came. I just want to say too, she's got some kind of bad rap, and I don't know where the reps really came from, like unless it's come from Derek Smart, but her rep is just not deserved. Everything that I know about her in my time talking to her it's just totally unjustified. She's complete opposite of what people have said, or the reputation says she is, so yeah.
Absolutely. I'm really glad that we're having the time here, the chance to say that here on the show. Anyway, Execute, it's trivia time. I've got a couple of questions for you about ships, ship commercials maybe. Do you watch ship commercial perhaps? Well, we'll see about that. Let's see how closely you follow Star Citizen with a couple of questions here. Execute, the first question. Which ship had its first ever commercial made for Star Citizen? This is a tough one.
That would either be the Aurora or the Freelance? No, Freelance came late. Yeah, it had to be the Aurora, I think. I don't know. Or Constellation? Oh, wait. Oh,
it was actually the 300 series from Origin.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, the guy in the red suit. The guy in the red and white jumpsuit. Yeah. I think that was just more about ships in general. But yeah, the 300 technically was in that commercial, yeah.
Well, speaking of commercials, you know, we're here at Lorville. One of the local celebrities here at Lorville is the salesman at the New Deal. And I was like, welcome to the New Deal. Well, turns out he actually made a ship commercials, but for which ship?
What is with you and commercials, man?
I love commercials.
I've got no idea. No, I got no idea. I got absolutely no idea.
It was the Starlifter series from Crusader Industries.
Views are more than a standard of behavior.
I'm not into commercials at all.
Oh, that's why.
Not my. Do I get to ask you questions back and stump you and trick you up? That's what.
Sure.
Alright, fair enough. In that case, I've got another question for you, Execute. On which planet can we find sandworms?
Oh god, they're gonna kill me. It starts with L. It's like
yes.
Leith or Lease.
You're almost there. Okay, I'll give you the point here. Yeah, Lear 2.
Leah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Alright, well, Execute, you did a great job here. But let's talk ships now, since this is a ship show after all. What is your favorite ship manufacturer and why? Is there like a ship that you absolutely hate? What is your most underrated ship for sale? Tell us everything about ships.
Manufacturer. Man, I really don't have a favorite. Like, I come at the game very differently from most people. The only manufacturer I don't like, and again, it's gameplay reasons, is Origin, because they're overpriced and you don't get enough for your gameplay. But there are a lot of good manufacturers. Like all the others I like for different reasons. I think, you know, you don't buy Miss for the look, you buy it for the industry, you know. You buy Drake because it's cheap, and then it's got guns, but then you got things that are more in the middle, like RSI and Anvil and Aegis, you know. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite, man. I'm not that. Yeah, there's none that are the perfect look for me. There are none that is the perfect gameplay. I'm a ship per ship person, and I'm like that with other things in my life. Like people, like, say you ask me what my favorite type of music is. I don't have a favorite type of music. I like all different songs.
Well, the reason we have this question about ship is because the production has selected a reasonably priced cargo ship for this season, and all of our guests will have to get behind the sticks and do a little challenge. Did you bring your flight suit with you? Well, obviously, yes, you did. So, well, let's go, shall we? But before we see how well our friend Execute did in our little challenge, we'll go back into space, and this time it will be me who will act as a good Samaritan. You see, how often do we come across other people being attacked by pirates in the verse and choose not to do a thing, turning a blind eye on a possibly horribly wrong situation? Well, this time I've decided to step in and see if I could even make a profit out of it. Let's have a look. Who could have done this? Looks like another trader signaling an attack, right there by Magda. Well, I hope I won't be too late. Attacks on traders have increased in the instant system, and I may have found a trail that will lead me to another one. I have to hurry up if I want to be arriving on time. Looks like another caterpillar is in the distress around Magda. Well, of course it's on the other side of the moon. It always is, eh? Today I am flying a Scorpius from Robot Space Industries. With its size 2 shield and its quad CF337 laser repeaters, I believe I should be able to make a difference despite flying this 2-seater solo. I got no reading. I guess it must be in some kind of debris field around the moon. I'll have to check it out. Okay, this should be it. We're not too far now. Now I had to navigate through the debris field and find where the distress signal was coming from. There it is! Looks like some hostiles are there too, eh? Well, I'm going to position my ship around the cargo vessel to signal these Benzes that have to go through me first. Maybe that will discourage them. Oh no, that did not discourage him one bit. I'm under attack. Well, this is where the fun begins. Alright, looks like we got some incoming missiles. Gonna have to take evasive maneuvers. We've got 2 hostiles inside. We're going to start with an Aurora Legionnaire. He's sending even more missiles. We're sending in some countermeasures. There we go. I'll try rolling. It's always a good trick. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, these missiles definitely went past the ship, the Scorpius, but looks like the Gatling guns of the Aurora here are starting to be attacking me. It's not on my tail, still trying to be in front. Well, it's definitely on my tail now. Okay, there's another one just there in front. There it is. It's the same. I'll have to get a little bit more accurate if I want to be doing any damage. Rad, position the ship further. There we go in front. Perfect shots. That's it. Oh yeah, shields are depleting. It's just a size 1 shield here on this Aura Legionnaire. The combat variant, of course, from the Nimble Aura series of Robert Space Industries. One of my favorite ships in the verse. It's very fun to fly. Maybe one day we'll have a segment about this ship. I would love to do that. Anyway, this is where the size 2 shield of the Scorpius is doing its effect. Even though I was in full line of its line of fire, I did not take any bit of damage. I'm gonna have to take the call to arms mission as well if I want to be making any profit out of these mercenaries or Ninetales that will be taken down. Well, the shields are still down, and there we go. Target eradicated. 500 Alpha UEC for this first target, but of course there's going to be more. This was just the tip of the iceberg as we're getting a bit closer to this area here. Looks like we have a friendly freelancer as well, and a Cutlass Black. Friendly freelancer here being entangled against a Cutlass Black. That is going to be an interesting situation. 2-on-1 in favor of us. The good guys will be sending in some missiles. There we go, a couple of them. And boom, this should do a little bit of damage here. We had a very nice slug, but we'll have to finish him off. His shields are mostly gone. He has taken a little bit of damage as well. We'll finish him off here with a quad laser repeater. Getting a little bit closer in range. Got a perfect angle here. Here we go. Fire at will. Oh, this is very nice. Looks like that freelancer is also getting some really good shots. He's about to blow. And let's finish him off right here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Very nice. But I don't think that I'm getting... Nah, I didn't get this. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. The freelancer got him. But we got another one here. This is a Mustang. Mustang Alpha. Hostile Mustang Alpha here. A great shot. This is it. Oh, no, he moved a bit. Oh, he's not hostile anymore. What is going on here? Dude, you gotta be careful. Also need to be careful myself, because if I had killed him, that would have been an instant crime stat for me. So that's why when you are in these combat situations, you have to make sure that the ships that you engage are precisely the ones that you need to engage. Otherwise, you can get in some serious predicaments. But now this is a Cutlass Black. Well, we have some distance here, about 2,000 meters. Perfect to be sending some missiles. Oh yeah, target hit. I'll try to get even more distance between me and him, so maybe I can be sending more missiles perhaps. Oh no, he's getting closer. Alright, well, this is where we're going to be dogfighting once more. Come on, come on. Yeah, his shields, the back shields are depleted, taking care of the front shields now. Whatever shields I can. The hull is already severely damaged. That's perfect. I'm in very good position. Try to position the ship properly here. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Ah, well, that was some very nice jousting. I'm gonna have to go for another path. Go. Some really nice shots here. Oh, he's gonna go. He's lost a wing already. The turret is firing at me, but of course I got a size 2 shield, just like he does. Oh, he's losing control. That's a good sign. just in front. I am not gonna miss this one. There we go. How much is that? 1,000 Alpha UEC. Yes! So far, so good. I still have a couple of friendlies around. See if there are any hostiles popping up. There's a third contact I noticed. Get a little bit closer and patrol the area. See if anything is happening. Yes, there is a hostile. 3 friendlies, 1 hostile. It's an M50. Okay, that is not going to be an easy one. We'll be trying to send a missile. Is that going to be possible? No. Ah, he got a little bit too close. That M50 is not easy. A very fast ship, very nimble. Luckily, it only has a pair of laser repeaters, so it's not going to be that dangerous if I can destroy it on time. Of course, if it shoots me regularly, then slowly but surely I will be depleting he will be depleting my shields, and that's where it's going to be dangerous. But as long as I can get enough decent shots here, I should be depleting his shields too, and gradually his hull as well for a kill. But that's not going to be easy. Killing an M50 may seem like an easy task given how weak that ship is on paper, but it is extremely fast, and as I said, it's making up its weakness for its speed, and that's what we are going to be seeing right here, with a lot of jousting. Luckily, I have a couple of friendlies around, at least 2 of them. See the third friendly, the Caterpillar, must have gone by its business. We've got a Mustang as well as the Freelancer around it, so it's going to be a lot of fire at this M50 coming from different locations, and it's also going to be very interesting to be looking at here. I mean, theoretically, I wouldn't need to do anything. I think that those 2 ships, those 2 friendlies will do the job, but I'm here for the money. I'm not here for charity, even though that was originally the point. So it'll be interesting to see also, because it fires at various ships, not just me, but 2 other targets. Perhaps his crime stat will also increase, and I'll be making even more money if I can destroy it. We'll also get to see that too. Looks like the core of the ship here, the core of this M50 is gone. There we go! Alright, just 500 Alpha UEC. A little bit lackluster. So far, a total of 2,000. Let's see if there are any other contacts. Well, of course, that Mustang here is firing at me. That's because earlier I did shoot it, so it is seeing me as a hostile. But I'll just have to ignore it for now. We got a Cutlass Black that just popped up here. Just fired some missiles, but I was not the target of those missiles. Perhaps he was shooting at, well, that Mustang or maybe the Freelancer. And there's the beauty here when you are not alone in the fight. And obviously, you're not the only one who is going to be targeted. The she's are gone already. Definitely a couple of nice actions. He is on the Freelancer's tail, but I am also coming on its tail for the save. Coming in, Freelancer! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the hull is damaged. We'll do another path. This should be it very soon for this Cutlass Black. Oh no, oh, I got bumped here by the Mustang. Gotta be careful, man. Okay, it's right there. Looks like you got a couple of, got some shields back. Well, we'll be firing furthermore. Of course, that is not a fair fight. 2-on-1, 1 Cutlass against a Scorpius and a Freelancer. Who is going to be getting the kill first? Is it going to be me or these guys? Oh, it's lost an engine. Definitely it's lost something here. I can see another red, though. Definitely another contact just came in. So this fight is not over. Okay, it's just in front here. Oh, there. Target eradicated. Very nice. So, just got another 1,000 of UEC. A grand total of 3,000. What do we have next? A Mustang Delta. It's not the same Mustang as before. The other was an Alpha. This one is a Delta. We'll be sending a couple of missiles. This should be able to do the job. And boom. Well, this is pretty much it. 3,500 Alpha UC. And with 3,500 Alpha UC in the pocket, the time had come to see if helping the defenseless is a profitable endeavor or if it turns out to be pure charity. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make a profit, I'm sure being greeted with fireworks. Alright, this is it, coming in for landing approach. This is the moment of truth. Okay, so I have 4,336 Alpha UEC of maintenance fees and I made 3,500 Alpha UEC, which means that I have lost money, 836 Alpha UEC to be precise. Well, at least I made the Stanton system safer, and that, in my eyes, doesn't have a price. Well, that wasn't very profitable indeed, but I guess that when you're out there to save people, you don't do it for the money. Speaking of not flying for the money, let's go straight to Tisa's spaceport and join our friend Execute, who is about to take on our challenge in this reasonably priced cargo vessel that we've selected for this season. Alright, we are now in the Freelancer. It's gonna be the same challenge as last time. Take off, go all the way to 10 kilometers, turn around, go back and see how long it takes. That is basically going to see how well of a good pilot or yes are this season. So here we go, perfect takeoff so far, already full throttles here, the engines are roaring. Oh, looks like our friend Execute may have forgotten to turn off the landing gears. Oh, looks like they are going to be retracted very soon. He pressed the button. So here we go. All right, very nice. Definitely at full speed here. That seems to be at least a better acceleration, a better start than Jimmy so far. So far so good. And well, we're only at 10 kilometers, so time to have a little maneuver. Very nice. No one is reading out inside the ship, and looks like the engines ergo have been fired once more for the final approach. Execute looking very confident here at the helm of his Freelancer, even repositioning the ship for a perfect approach. And well, we are just in front of Tisa spaceport dead ahead. The hangar doors are going to be opening. Looks like it seems like he is fine indeed, but I don't think so, because hey, where is the landing gear? Seems like our friend Execute might have lost his way a little bit. Oh no, are we gonna crush this really close? Okay, that was a he managed to cut up here and not be and not crash onto that structure, so that's good. There is our hangar door right here. Looks like he's positioning himself. That's a very quick approach here. Oh no, that's quite dangerous. Making a final turn. Alright, how is he going to enter is pretty interesting angle. Oh, the wing hit the door. Oh, that is a rough landing. Oh my god. Well, at least this is it. Everybody's safe. The ship was not damaged. Maybe we'll have a little backache here. And so, Execute, the time has come to find out your result. First question, do you think you've beaten Jimmy?
As I said to you after it happened, I just didn't like that. I had that marker bug, so I couldn't see the hangar, and that gave me a really, well, in my opinion, a worse time.
Well, at least you were not being shot at.
No, I got no problem with people shooting at me. That's fine. I would take the shooting at me over the not being able to see the hangar, because I reckon it's added like 10 seconds or more to my time, but yeah.
Well, let's have a look at the times here, and Jimmy completed his loop in 2 minutes, 13 seconds, 160. Let's have a look at your time. Execute, you have done 2 minutes, 13 seconds, but is it going to be better than Jimmy or not? 0.042, you have beaten Jimmy, Execute, congratulations.
With that massive, see, I reckon I could have got that under 2 minutes. Alright, I'm going to come back and try that again next season.
Execute, ladies and gentlemen. You can find him in the links we will provide in the comment section. He is awesome and a true gentleman. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to his channel and follow him on Twitch and Twitter. Execute, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's been the Eradicator. I'll see you guys next time.